Today, I want to talk about feedback. Feedback is something we often give to others, right? We often receive from others if we ask or not ask. So, it's a very normal procedure I think we follow post anything, post what we have shared professionally with someone or they have shared with us, post what probably something related to personal, something related to profession, anything. What do you think about when you ask for feedback or probably when you give feedback to anyone? Have you ever faced any situation or have you ever seen any change in behavior or body language probably where they didn't appreciate it, like, hey, why are you asking for feedback? You are well established and you should not ask for feedback. You should just play it safe till you make it, or just fake it till you make it. Do not ask for feedback. Or maybe it could be like, hey, um, thanks for sharing the feedback, but I did not ask for it. Why did you give that feedback to me? I know it all, right? So, do you think somewhere anything related to feedback, may it be giving, receiving, asking for it, could be a taboo? Do we look at feedback as a taboo? What do you think about that? This reminds me of a situation when I had personally been in one of the juries in one of my one of the design institutions, reputed design institutions in India, and that was the first time I was in a jury panel, and everyone out there was a senior to me, and they had been my tutors in my institution before. So I thought, probably it would be a great thing to ask just for feedback after the jury was over. Like, hey, what did you think about me? And what are your thoughts about me, etc. Later on, I figured out, I understood it was not well received from their side. It was looked at a little, like negatively, like, hey, why did she ask for feedback? Instead, she could have just defined something wrongly or said something wrongly to the students out there, and still that could have been true. Don't ask for feedback, just behave as if you know everything, as if you were the boss of your skill sets, right? So on the contrary, personally, I am a big believer of feedback, giving feedback, receiving feedback when asked, as in giving feedback when asked or not asked, being a little more careful about it when I am giving feedback without them asking. So I do check on if they might receive it positively or not, and or I ask them like, hey, are you open to feedback? Would you mind if I share a few thoughts which I had in mind, etc., wherein I receive feedback open armed, right? So I think that was one time when I had really thought about feedback as a word, as an activity that we consciously or subconsciously should seek for and do seek for in our professions, in our daily lives. So tell me today, what are your thoughts about feedback? And you are listening to the Soul Talk with Romi. Have a good day. Keep asking for feedback, keep giving feedback with proper permission or request, and think about what feedback means to you. Bye.